Welcome to my Vision News. First news story is about Daniel Kibret, who is very close to PM Abiy. I think he holds a position as well, official position. Some say he's an advisor to the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. Did he apply for visa to the US? Did he want to travel with PM Abiy to US when PM Abiy was traveling to the US last week for US Africa Summit? We have details for you. And secondly, Tigray regional government officials are now hitting back at Ethiopian federal government. Since yesterday, we are seeing statements. Gata Chaureda, a few hours ago, issued a very threatening message. After that, another Tigray government official spoke in response to a statement issued by Ethiopian Federal Communication Ministry last night. And thirdly, viewers, video clip of a former Ethiopian government official is being shared, who now works as director of African Institute for Strategic and Security Studies. And the clip shows the man supporting continued presence of Eritrean military in Ethiopia. He is supporting Eritrea-Amhara alliance. What did the man say? Who is he? Details for you. Firstly, viewers, Daniel Kibret was reportedly denied US visa. Of course, it's not official claim, no official confirmation, but several sources are reporting that Daniel Kibret wanted to travel along with PM Abiy to the US. Last week, PM Abiy with his delegation visited US, and there he attended US Africa Summit. 2 days ago, he returned to Addis Ababa. Reportedly, Daniel Kibret, advisor to the PM Abiy, a deacon who worked with Mahebre Kadusa as well, remained part of Orthodox Church. Its setup administration. Mahebre Kadusa is linked to Orthodox Church. And reportedly, he wanted to travel with PM Abiy. He wanted to be part of the delegation. And his visa was applied to, like other Ethiopian government's officials' visas were applied. And the US Embassy in Ethiopia reportedly denied visa to Daniel Kibret. It is being reported by several sources. Question is, why was he denied the visa? Why did US deny him the visa? It's not clear, but we know that since the start of Tigray conflict, Daniel Kibret has been very critical of Tigray People Liberation Front. And some of his speeches were very provocative. Though he criticized TPLF, not Tigrayans, but Tigrayan diaspora, Tigrayan activists, they have been accusing him of fueling hatred, of fueling ethnic tensions in Ethiopia. That is why we have seen a campaign against Daniel Kibret from Tigray activists, Tigray news sources. And reportedly, he is close to PM Abiy. Could denial of visa to Daniel Kibret be linked to the social media campaign which we have seen against Daniel Kibret launched by Tigray activists, Tigray news sources, Tigray officials, government officials too? It could be linked, but details are not available so far. Why he was denied the visa. It's not clear. Secondly, viewers, Tigray regional government officials are now hitting back at Ethiopian federal government. Last night, Ethiopian federal government said that in a statement that organized robberies were being committed in Mekelle, Tigray's capital. And the robberies had protection of armed patrols, means that government forces, regional government forces were protecting the perpetrators, the robbers. And after that, we saw response from govt. He, in a threatening tone, said that Tigray government had the right and responsibility to address issues in Tigray. No one else can. No one else will. So in a way, he threatened, he warned Ethiopian federal government against interfering in Tigray's internal administrative matters. And then today, Professor Kindea raised two questions. He said that looting, kidnappings, rape, extrajudicial killings are still continuing in ENDF controlled areas. And these atrocities are being committed by Eritrean military and Amhara forces. Secondly, he said that how did people of Mekelle complain to the federal government about alleged atrocities in Mekelle? There are no phones working in Mekelle. Telecom suspended in Mekelle for around 2 years. Very valid questions. Yes, but second question can be answered easily. Yes, people from Tigray, they can reach out to the world through aid organizations or through other mediums. They can share their grievances. We see some Tigray activists, pro-Tigray government, report from Tigray. They report what is happening in Tigray. So it means that people can reach out, though obviously not fully, but they can send their message through some mediums. Kenya's first question is valid. If in ENDF controlled areas, looting, kidnapping, rapes are being committed, and ENDF is not speaking a word, why is it criticizing what is happening in Mekelle? ENDF should answer what is happening in areas under its control is the responsibility of Ethiopian National Defense Force. That is what I have been saying, that where is ENDF? If Eritrean military, if Amhara forces are involved in excesses, where is ENDF? If ENDF is questioning TPLF, Tigray regional government, of course, ENDF will have to answer questions too. Ethiopian federal government will have to answer questions too. What is happening in the areas under the control of Ethiopian National Defense Force? Is Eritrean military there? Are Amhara forces there? Are any excesses being committed there? If answer is no, then the government should clarify. Tigray for the last 1.5 months has been saying that Tigrayans are being killed after the peace agreement. But Ethiopian federal government remained silent. And now the federal government is putting pressure upon TPLF-led Tigray government that it is responsible for organized robberies in Mekelle. Both sides should clarify, I think. Tigray regional government should clarify what is happening in Mekelle. Are there any robberies, atrocities being committed there, firstly? Lootings, and Ethiopian federal government should also clarify what is happening in the areas under its control. Are Eritrean forces and Amhara forces involved in any atrocities against Tigrayans? Otherwise, the two sides will keep on accusing each other if there is no clarity. Thirdly, viewers, a former Ethiopian government official has spoken about Eritrea-Amhara alliance. Eritrea-Amhara alliance is what we are seeing on the ground. It's not a new development. Eritrean instructors have been training Amhara Special Force. Amhara Fano militia members were being trained in Eritrea, and some say it was without approval from Ethiopian federal government. And for PM Abiy's government, reportedly it was a matter of concern that there was growing alliance between Amhara, influential figures in Ethiopia and Eritrean government. Why are they in alliance? Because they have a common rival, and that is TPLF. So main reason behind their alliance is their opposition to TPLF. Govt Georges is director of African Institute of Strategic and Security Studies. He worked with Dergs as well in the past, against which Eritrean People Liberation Front and TPLF fought together. And the government was removed after joint struggle by TPLF and EPLF. But now former Derg official is backing Eritrea-Amhara alliance. He is supporting the presence of Eritrean military in Ethiopia. He is against withdrawal of Eritrean military from Ethiopia. He said, Eritreans don't want to leave and we don't want to leave. We don't want them to leave. I don't know if it is his personal opinion or he has some intelligence from the ground. Eritrean military is not ready to withdraw from Tigray. If it is based on some intelligence that Eritrean military is really against withdrawal from Tigray, it points towards some serious unresolved issues between Ethiopian federal government, Tigray regional government, and Eritrea is also a player. So it means there are issues among these three parties. Take a listen to what Govt Georges say about Eritrean military in Ethiopia. Thank you for watching.
እነሱ የሚኖራቸው የተወሰነ ኃይል እግረኛ ኃይል እና ተራ ጠመንጃ ነው። ያ ደግሞ ኮንዲሽን አለው። እነሱ ኮንዲሽን ያስቀመጡት ምንድነው? ፎረን ፎርስስ ካልወጡ አናረግም ብለዋል አይደል? ስለዚህ ኤርትራ ካልወጣች ያረጉም ማለት ነው። ታደሰ ወረዳ ያለው እሱ ነው። ሌሎችም ያሉት እንደዚሁ ነው። እና ኤርትራ ደግሞ የፖለቲካ ዳይናሚክስ እንደምታውቁት ጠላትና ወዳጅንም ያገናኛል። አንዳንድ ጊዜ ወዳጅ፣ አንድ ጊዜ ጠላት። ኦኬ ያስ ዲፕሎማሲ እንትኑ ቢዩቲ ይሄ ነው። ስለዚህ አሁን እንትና ኤርትራ ከአማራ ጋር ሲያያዝ የኤርትራ ወልቃይት አካባቢ ቢኖር ወሳኝ ነገር ነው። እነሱም አይፈልጉም፣ እኛም አንፈልግም። ስለዚህ ኤርትራኖቹ እንዲወጡ አንፈልግም። ስለዚህ መሰሰርሊ የአማራና የኤርትራ አላያንስ ተፈጥሯል። ያን መጠበቅ አለብን፣ ማክበር አለብን። እነሱም አይወጡም፣ እኛም እንዲወጡ አንፈልግም። እንግዲህ ማን ነው በግድ አስገድዶ የሚያወጣቸው? ኤርትራኖቹ ማለት ነው። ኤርትራኖቹ ተገደው የሚወጡ አይመስለኝም። እዚህ ስብሰባ ላይ እንኳን ዛሬ ሁሉ ሄድ ኦፍ ስቴት ሲመጣ እነሱ አልመጡም። እነሱ ከአሜሪካንም ጋር ከባድ እንትን አላቸው። ስለዚህ እኛ የእነሱን ፈቃድ እናከብራለን። ለእኛም ሲባል ለራሳቸውም ሲባል እዛ ቢቆዩ ነው የምንፈልገው። ስለዚህ ያ ይውጡ አይውጡ የሚለው ረጅም ጊዜ ይወስዳል። ይወጣሉ አይወጡም አላውቅም፣ ግን ረጅም ጊዜ ውይይት ይፈ እስከዛ ድረስ መሳሪያ ይጠብቃሉ ማለት ነው።